I did.
Howdy fucking doody, people.
Almost missed the mark on this one. Holy shit.
What time is it?
8:02, we missed the mark.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Oh, man.
Hope you guys are doing great.
Yeah, howdy fucking doody.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I'm sore as fuck and it's not fun. I hate it. But
Yeah, he had a serious gaping issue this weekend.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah.
I heard he's a tough nut to crack.
He's black below, so. Howdy fucking doody again. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I'm gonna start for disclaimer.
Yeah, the music we're listening to today is Demented Argo, in sickness and in health. You like it, check it out. You don't like it, your fucking problem.
Yeah. Pretty sure you don't have a problem with it, guys.
And if you do, either way, I don't give a fuck.
Today's guest, we have
Ghoul Vibrations.
Yes. It's a great couple.
Two of them.
Yeah, great couple.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get that started as soon as they get in. Also shout outs to Shell Shock at the mall for
We gotta get rid of these.
all that good
faces.
shit they have up there, the clothing and all that stuff.
Soon to come, G-strings.
I actually that might be a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? We should make like our own dongs and G-string sets and give them to your friends to sell it.
I don't think it would be hard to get those made and all that good stuff. So
I don't think so either. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, Ghoul Vibrations. There they are.
Black Lung said, "What's up, fellas?"
What's up, bud?
Howdy, fucking duty.
Dirty?
Dirty.
Oh,
Hello! Can you hear us?
yeah.
Hey,
What's up? How's it going?
Hi, guys. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you?
Pretty fucked up because I'm sore and it's not fun.
He's sore because his ankles were behind his ears for the past
What?
3 days. No breaks. Couldn't go to the bathroom. Just kept them there.
Now, overall, it's good. Didn't do much, but now we're doing this, which I've been looking forward to it. So now we're
Yeah,
here.
same.
Yeah. So let's start with you guys' names and what do you guys do exactly?
You want me to go first? I'm Mike. I go by Strudel or Strudel Doodle, and I'm making school. And yeah, I'm a mixed media artist, focused on like lowbrow and stuff. And yeah, I'm mostly sculpt.
Okay.
I'm Ashley. I also go by Dom Servo on Instagram, and I do paintings and digital art, and I think that's about it.
Yeah, she does most of our designs.
Yeah, so, like a lot of the like design stuff, and then you do like sculpting.
Ah, see, yeah, and then I've known Mike for quite some time now, I believe now.
Yeah, the first time I met you at Arts Walk, I was walking around with a camera, and you gave me a slap, and I was like, "Whoa, dude!"
Yeah, I remember it. It all started in Riverside. I thought that shit was. It's not going on anymore, is it?
Riverside.
It is, or at least it has been. I don't know if things have changed, but it started back in October, or September was the first month it came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Since shit's been hitting the fan again, I thought that it
They
would
just stopped it.
yeah, that it was gonna get fucked again. But have you guys been going again?
The past when it started back, we were going. We missed this past month just because we had stuff going on, but I don't know. I haven't heard of whether or not they've stopped it again or not.
Yeah.
Because we can't really make it because of what our day job is. They kind of
Actually, now we can.
Tuesdays.
I thought it was Thursdays.
Is it Tuesdays or
Thursdays,
Thursdays?
right?
It's Thursdays.
Yeah.
First Thursday of the month.
Oh, whoa, never mind. We can go.
I was right.
I thought, I don't know why, I thought it was fucking Tuesday for some weird reason, but
I
no.
always remember that it's first Thursday of every month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Then we should fucking go. What the fuck? What are we
I don't
doing?
fucking know.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, you should go.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, every time you went, people always fucking tripped out because I mean, you look like this, so.
Oh yeah, last time you went, you set up by yourself. People were tripping out on you, and I had to show up later because, yeah, day job's a bitch.
Yeah.
We're not doing
dude.
that bullshit anymore.
Yeah. Well,
We know that day job vibe.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
It's really fun though. If you guys are out here in the Inland Empire, Riverside, or whatever city you're in, you're by. It's every Thursday, so check it out. They're there, and I don't know why we haven't been going. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, we're gonna do that because we I know this month obviously we can't do it, so
yeah.
maybe not next month because I know that you gotta do it the day after, no?
Usually that's the best way.
I mean, honestly though, like December was a little slow, so there was a lot of open spaces. So I think like while it's winter, it'll probably be easier to get a spot. But definitely like
February,
summer,
March.
like spring, summer, and then like October is always the one that's popping like the most. But yeah.
No, just give it a try again. So fuck it.
Might as well just get your stripper heels and glitter ready.
Dude, I mean,
Let's
always
start
cool
with you guys. How it began and how you guys met. If you guys want to go that route.
Shoot, how far do we get back?
Yeah, who's responsible for the booty ghost?
That was me.
Sick.
That was I think like a couple of years before we started our business. Like I drew that out very poorly, and then once we started going, like we were wanting that to be like one of our like main designs, Third Eye Cat, and then it just kind of went from there, and then it opened up Mike to be more confident with his sculpting, so he started doing more like handmade pieces. And then it just kind of blew up from there. I think we started what year? 2015?
20. Our first art walk was September of 2016, and we've been pretty much consistently going since then. Give or take a few, but yeah.
Wait, so that's not bad. Since I've known you then? Since 2016?
Dude, you actually were there before. Like, I mean, we didn't really know each other, but we would occasionally go to art walk just to like, buy art or whatever. Yeah. And you were set up at one of the art walks, and I remember checking out your art, and I was like, dude, this stuff's dope. And then you like pulled the slap out of your bag and you would like hand it to me. And you're like, hey, here you go. And I was just like, whoa, like it's still on one of my it was
before all this.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it was a really
Damn, so you met him a while ago.
Yeah, I met Mike for quite some time, and then when I saw your guys' stuff, like the stickers and your sculptures and all that shit, it blew my mind, because nobody does that really. Nobody really does sculptures like that. So you're honestly one of a kind at the art walks.
Yeah, that was one of the things too that I noticed. Like a lot of people, they paint or do design or 2D stuff, and I mean it's that was just what I had always like really liked was sculpting, and so I thought it would be cool to set up an art walk and show off my work.
Your progress, dude, because I've seen it, and your progress is fucking insane.
I will say, like, I didn't realize it until, like, I looked back, and I think that, like, that puts a lot of perspective in, like, how I've grown. And, yeah, even, like, I'm not normally impressed with my work, but, like, seeing that, I'm like, oh, okay.
No,
like, there's improvement.
When we talked about it, you were like really, really passionate about it. I was like, yo, like, I'm thinking in my head, like, this guy, like, this is his calling, and I don't think you realize this is his calling. And look at you right now. Like, you've been making some, especially that like Green Reaper mushroom guy.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when I saw that, have you seen that?
I don't think I have.
Dude, it's how big is it?
Well, maybe
there he is right there. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen that.
That fucker, oh my dude, I was like, yo, he's blowing that shit up. He's adding so much detail, texture, environments, elements involved in it. And I was like, God damn, this guy, this is his calling. He has to stick with this. And I'm glad that you can stick with it, because a lot of people, 9 out of 10, they would have just like, whatever.
You sound like you got slippery right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mike is actually, like, I've known this guy for quite some time now, and I love seeing artists in their process, when the process and how good they're getting, like Bruce.
Oh yeah, good point.
Seeing Bruce, you know Bruce R13, right?
Sounds familiar, dude. I'm terrible with remembering names, but if I see like the artwork with the name, then I'm like, oh yeah, like.
Yeah. Well, you probably seen it because I posted on my story, but seeing that dude from the day I met him to now, he's fucking. It's the same thing. He's been consistent with it. He's been just doing it, and I'm glad to see artists involved. It's just something great, and they're getting better at it. So, and Mike's one of them.
Yeah, a while ago you compared what old
dude, I mean,
he did to a newer one that he did
a
while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys too, and even Ashley, like, you know, the more.
See, I wish he would stop doing this, because I feel like he deflects compliments because he doesn't want to hear them. Trust, like, I appreciate you saying that, because I say it all the time, and I feel like sometimes he doubts himself, but I have to agree, like, especially like with the Shroom Reaper. Grim Reaper?
Death Cap.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
what's the Death name? Death Cap.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's inspired by the Death Cap, which is an actual mushroom. It's like an Amanita variant. Like, you know, the Amanita muscaria. It's like the red and white cap. That yeah, one that's in like a similar, I think that's the genus or whatever. Is the layman term is Death Cap, but it's inspired by that one.
See, it goes even deeper. You're just not throwing names at it. It's actually it relates to what it's relatable to shrooms. It's related to shrooms. That's think about it. So
I was gonna make a dirty joke, but fuck, you just gave me knowledge. Holy shit! that was crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. Mike, he tries to get away from compliments, and I feel like that's an artist thing. We try to make other artists feel good, and yeah, it's a good habit, but but honestly, Mike, you've gone really fucking good, and I honestly been wanting to tell you for a long time already, and this is a perfect opportunity.
I do appreciate that, and I do accept that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I want to say that y'all, like, that's the thing. Like, I think what I love about like art, especially you know, like the little, you know, the community that we have in like Riverside. Or the IE area, like, it's very like I feel very like supportive by and supportive of other artists and supported by other artists, and it's really freaking cool. And I don't know, it's like it's just a little community that,
and that's what we need. We need, as an artist, we actually need support, and it's even better when it comes from other artists, because
because a lot of artists are artists fucking themselves.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
Like, does this look good? I don't know if this looks good. And then somebody comes by, yeah, it looks really good. But you look at it, you're like, yeah, fucking this goddamn little part right here.
Yes. It's true.
Yeah.
Imposter syndrome for sure. It's really hard to get through, and the main reason why we even started our business was 100% because of Mike. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own purely for that reason, for sure. Like, I was very, very unconfident in my work, that it took him like pushing and like going through the steps and process to like set up our business, you know, go through like the legal channels and everything to get it set up. So it's very hard, but like, as someone who's gone through it, it's 100% worth it. Like, if anybody's on the fence about putting their work out there, like 100%, it's the best. Highly recommend it. It's worth pursuing.
Two heads are better than one. I mean, because without the podcast, I couldn't. I mean, without him, it wouldn't be the same. And if I was gone, I don't think it would be the same.
Yeah, remember when we first started it? I did one episode by myself because his anus exploded.
My I had mud butt and it wasn't fun that night, so I had to like call off.
Yeah, he gave birth to a disgusting melted child, and it was just up on the inside.
It was like the shit demon from Dogma.
It was like a xenomorph, but opposite end. He sent me a picture of his toilet. There was a hole blown through that fucking thing.
God! But he did it, and
Speaking of two heads.
yeah, it was just. I mean, he even knew that it wasn't the same with just one person.
Get your booty ghosts.
Yeah.
Try to see more like sculptures and stuff.
Oh, if you're looking for sculptures, you'll have to go to my personal. We've been a little quiet these past couple of years on Ghoul Vibrations. We've like we're still out there, we're still making stuff, but we just kind of like have taken a back seat.
Yeah.
Like work has been busy for us both, and then yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to take the next how to go forward. We did have a release this year, but or this past year, but that was like pretty much what the extent.
We feel it because to be honest, our day job is delivering, so we actually just get really burnt out with packages and all this crazy nonsense. So it gets hard for him sometimes, but it works out. Because if I slack off a little, he's there to pick it up, and then so forth and so forth. And it's good because we get exchange ideas. So the getting busy part is we understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't post as much on Dead and Laughing until we actually have time. So it's totally understandable.
Yeah, true. And then the videos for YouTube. It's like, fuck, all right, I gotta do this. Wait a minute. Oh, shit, gotta go back, do the video. Gotta do this. Yeah.
It's a labor of love for sure. Like, it's a very, like, full-time, like, second job in a way to where it's just, like, burning out is super easy.
We've been doing this for, like, almost 100 Saturdays, so it's a hell of a commitment, and it is a job, so every Saturday we gotta be on it, so.
On the 100th Saturday, I'm gonna get my chest tattooed by this fucker.
Fuck.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's the plan, and I'm kind of fucking scared.
He's scared. I'm fucking scared.
I'm fucking scared. I'm gonna be doing the fucking cutting.
Because the design plan for that one, it's gonna go across my collarbone and like down the middle. It's just, it's gonna hurt.
Oh man.
So you're gonna get some Ollie's Fen skin exposure.
You're gonna see nipples that day.
Oh man. Oh,
don't worry, I'll take out the piercing.
This picture,
dude. You
know.
I'm gonna show some of your work. Then I'm gonna hop over to yours and show some of your work.
Before you show this, he knows I'm a big Bob Ross fan. I'm fucking huge on Bob Ross.
About this.
And yeah, when you posted this,
you are his.
Like,
are you related? Are you his child? The pose and everything.
Dude, I just had like, yeah, I have curly ass hair, and with COVID and whatnot, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grow it out, and it got to a length where I was like, oh, this is perfect length, and yeah, I just grabbed the shirt and went for it.
It's so good, dude. I know you posted on Twitter, and people love it on Twitter.
So. All right, here's a close up because it's like, holy shit, you actually do look a lot like him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Only thing is you're not only like painting, but you also sculpt. So I was like, wow, all right, that's fucking crazy. Jesus shit.
Yeah. So
You must have had a field day with that. You're like, oh my god,
dude! I was like,
my hero.
That made my day 100%. I was like, dude, that's so good. I'm glad that I saw that, and it was just too good.
Oh shit! One more piece of his.
Yeah.
One more piece of his, and then we'll hop over to yours and show some of your work. But all right, which one?
What? That's all his, no?
Yeah, this is all his. That's why show some of his, and
it don't matter. The lighters, some lighters. I know people love those.
Oh,
Yeah, I know the lighters are. I'm assuming those are big hits.
this one I haven't shown off yet. I haven't taken a picture of it yet, but
Oh shit, dude, they're fucking good. I'm telling you, like from day one that I seen his shit to now, I was like, dude, he's really learning like crazy.
We gotta like, no, we'll not make anything like that. We gotta do something with the logo like that.
Yeah.
The coffins.
Yeah.
We gotta redo something like that.
do what?
Our logo is a laughing coffin.
Oh,
So maybe
That-
like
okay.
a little coffin shape, but it'll be for the lighter. I don't know. It's just a random thought.
okay.
ADHD is wonderful.
Oh, dude, yeah,
That shit was crazy.
So-
thanks.
So price range, how much do you go for? But I don't know if you want to say that or
You
not.
know, I'm still figuring out how to price my stuff because some pieces, like, I might spend 2 hours on it, but then some pieces I might spend, 15 hours on it. And so they all vary depending on which one. I mean, I try when I do make the lighter sleeves, I try to make them, I try to go for simplistic but also cool, to make some like cheaper, but then I do like go all out on some that I might spend a long time on. But I try to keep them anywhere from like 50 to $120, something like that.
Yeah, and it's
It's
you know,
worth it.
It's worth it.
And it's something you can use.
Yeah, it's you can
Yeah.
actually use it.
And I've been making them out of like cosplay too, so they're a little bit flexible. Because I was having issue with using Sculpey, where they would crack really easy.
Okay. Well, have you
So,
thought
yeah,
about
makes
making casts of them or copies of them?
I have, but I think I would really have to pay attention to design and make sure that there isn't a lot of like. Sorry, my dog is being weird over here. I have to make sure. What's that?
For undercuts?
Yeah, undercuts and stuff like that, because it's kind of an odd shape to figure out how to mold. But I've thought about it.
Yeah, you should. I mean, that would be another awesome thing for you to do. And if people
I
want that design,
am working on a like figure, like a custom figure that I'm gonna change up the head and stuff, but there's like arms that I'm working on.
going there.
Yeah, a little booty. But I am planning on molding this and casting it.
Yeah, dude, I think you should really do that. Honestly.
Yeah.
Shit. I think we're gonna try to move on to.
Let's see.
Oh wait, go back. The cat.
Cat?
Did you do this cat? Yeah, you did. Huh? That's
You're a cat.
That's the one she mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this guy right here. The little.
Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
yeah,
There you go. Are those enamel pins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was like the very first run that we ever did, was the third eye cat, and it turned out like really well. There's like a lot of detail, like it's not filled in completely, which is like the best part. So there's like ridges and whatnot, and it's very detailed. But it's like probably the most like proud that I am of like a particular pin coming out, because it turned out really, really well.
Yeah,
But yeah.
You want to make enamel pins, but it's so fucking expensive. It's insane.
And we have no idea where to start.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Well,
have to just jump in.
always reach out to you can always reach out to us, dude. I'm willing to.
Like we're not gonna like guide your hand to like Illustrator, but like we can definitely help with the process, because it's not a super difficult one. It's just a lot to remember and to keep in mind when doing certain designs, and how you want it to be cut a certain way, or if you want a particular color palette. But it's not too difficult to understand, and there's a ton of resources on YouTube that are. He has to use YouTube all the time for like specific things that I want on a sticker or an enamel pin. So I mean, it's totally possible. It is overwhelming for sure, but like just watch like the first YouTube video you can about like either enamel pens or like Illustrator, and then you're on your way. And then you're just picking up as much technique as possible from other creators.
And that's another thing that Mike's been helping throughout the years is I mean, he's even helping with NFTs now, and he's helped me with what else? You were just giving me so much advice, and you're willing to just help each other because
I think that's super. I think it's super important. Like, I think it's important to help others. Like, I don't know. Like,
the gatekeeping's weird. I always found because with art in general, a lot of it as an artist, you're taking techniques that you just see, or you're finding inspiration from like anything and everything. So it's not like you're the inventor of something. It's influenced by something else, someone else. So the fact that a lot of people really gatekeep like the technical stuff, especially when it comes to producing, physical merchandise or printing really great prints, it seems like that would just be information you'd be willing to share with other people who just don't have the experience. But some people are just weird, and they don't want to give their secrets, which is fine.
Not a lot of people are like that, but we have run across a few. It's like, hey, figure it out. It's like, okay. All right, like we'll figure it out, I guess. But then it's like, I don't mind sharing, because it's, here's the knowledge. You have to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying I'm thankful that he's helped me and all that stuff with technical, like online shit and all that crazy stuff that I've been wanting to learn. I have experienced people that get all weird about it, and it's like, well, I don't know. I don't know why people are like that sometimes. They get really weird about sharing information, but I am thankful for people that actually want to and don't mind sharing information, exchanging information too. So, it's always cool to experience people like that. And it's not really that common, but I am thankful for people that I do come by, and which you two guys are. So.
Thank you. We try really hard because we know how weird it is to like either start your own business or just to put your artwork out there. It's kind of like intimidating and feels like you're giving, control away from how your art's being perceived, and that can feel like a lot.
Yeah.
So because we understand that, like, it just feels natural to like want to help people if they ask for it, like if people are wanting some ideas for a direction to go in, like I don't see a problem helping people,
Yeah.
Makes the process a lot easier, a little less scary.
And I think because even, Ashley mentioned when we first started, she doesn't think that we would have, or she would have put her artwork out there without me. And I feel the same way. So, like, I know that feeling of being really hesitant to show people, my artwork or putting myself out there. And so I think it's, also important, too, to, gas each other up, because there's, like, it's free, and, like...
I'm the biggest jump for this guy, for sure.
Yeah, you're not losing anything either. Well, I mean, you're just... If anything, you should gain a certain feeling, and it's just... It feels good. Bottom line, it feels good. So, you have some of her work that you wanted to show.
Well, pump this up.
Yeah, I see why.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yep. That's one of mine.
Honestly, that's how I feel my days off. I just want to be natural and relax.
Light up a J, hang out. Yeah, it's I'm very, so like my artwork's very like all over the place. It's a lot of it is naked women. A lot of it, weirdly enough. But
well, I don't think it's weird. I think it's people should show it more often, and I feel like people have been showing it more often, because it's like it's just a fucking drawing, just like
Oh yeah, it's really weird how bad Instagram has really gotten when it comes to policing and like shadow banning, posts. What's really weird is just like it's a very like popular subject of like nude women, nude men, like nothing necessarily like sexually suggestive, but just like the human body, for even that, will just get like outright removed from the platform, and it's going against community guidelines. It's really weird, and it didn't really used to be like that when we first started. I felt like I had a ton more freedom, like my artwork was getting seen by a lot of people, and then it's kind of discouraging to post now and to like have no engagement like whatsoever. And it's it is
that,
what it is.
or you have to fucking pay for advertising. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the name of the game now, is fucking paying for advertising, which sucks. But because I feel the same way about my art page, the AC Horror, and I really don't get as much engagement. But I mean, pay for advertisement. Yeah, I have to do it eventually, but it rubs me the wrong way, and
Yeah.
Well, and there's a ton of rules that go with that too. Like,
Yeah.
I constantly will get where it says like, "Oh, promote this post," and it's something like kink related or there's nudity in it, and I'm like, okay, you say that Instagram, but if I were to actually promote this, you would immediately reject it.
yeah.
So no,
I'm not falling your fucking trap.
really, yeah, for real. It's so weird, but like at this point, like I think that's also another reason why we kind of, or at least for me, I took a step back. It's just like I was getting way too worried about that, and it like stopped being fun for a little while, and then of course, just like life and stress in general over the last couple of years is just like weird. So I don't know, but it's I feel like I'm getting back into the swing of things, which is nice. So I've definitely been drawing a lot more naked ladies. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah.
There's no problem with that. Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His art.
I keep my shit separate from Dead and Laughing. Like it's still Dead and Laughing related, but I don't put it on Dead and Laughing. And it's still naked women. Like, what was it? The last one I did?
But they're not even that naked though, and they're still dressed. But
there was one they got taken off, and that was because it's
I mean, yeah, that. But like in general,
it was pretty bad. I even put it on there thinking like, okay, I know it's just gonna get taken off, but fuck it. That's usually what I say before I do something.
No, we besides Instagram, are you guys planning to reach out to different platforms?
Like
we have a TikTok, but I feel like 80 years old when I try and use it.
I feel the same way. I'm like, how do you? Oh man, it makes me feel old. I'm like, how do you get the camera? How do you? I don't even know how to put shit together on there. It's so. I don't know.
It's alien. It's like,
yeah.
I asked him like, well, got any ideas for it? I really don't fucking know. It's random as fuck. So it's like I don't know what the fuck we were
just like fuck around with it a bunch and just play with the settings. But even then, like I still feel like I have no clear concept of like how to like create content. I watch it all day. I'm constantly swiping. I have a lot of like very weird TikToks that I get, but as far as creating content, it's weird. We really want to do a website because that just, I don't know, that just feels like a lot cleaner in presentation. We don't have another website dictating like how a layout looks. So we've been working on that.
I know Mike has a YouTube. Doesn't he, for his art?
Yeah, it's under Ghoul Vibrations.
Okay, yeah. I remember, because you have. Oh, what platform do you guys have? You guys have TikTok, Instagram.
Dude, yeah, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Pinterest. Grindr, Tinder.
that cat has to get used.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Nice. Well, that's
You
pretty
have to
cool.
promote your
Yeah.
work
Well,
everywhere.
What else is there?
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna guess this picture is on some of them, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
yeah.
Some of the extra ones.
That one's one of my favorites. I really want to. I've been thinking about putting that one on a shirt, but I don't know
I can
if
see it
people
as
would be that into it.
I can see it as a giant patch. Is what I
Yeah,
can see it as.
As a back patch or like.
Oh,
That
okay.
would be super cool
Yeah,
too.
Because it is a little patch. We did a little patch just to
Oh, okay.
see how people like
Yeah, that's what I
it.
was like, it looks like a patch, but I'm not gonna assume right
Yeah.
the fucking way. It could be a painting. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that looks pretty sick.
I really like it. I'm like a huge nerd for like Koopies and like the Koopy doll like culture and aesthetic.
We have, like, a
we
bunch of
collect like a
those.
bunch of these, and it has like a
those things are called.
yeah. So these are like little Koopy dolls. I collect them. Just like vintage ones, like new, like production ones. They're really weird, but I really like online. A lot of people post fan art of them, but like do like a different, like dress up or something. And I felt I needed a daddy one for sure. I felt like that encapsulates me like perfectly. Just like,
Yeah.
For Mike, have you thought about sculpting have you done a ghost yet? Like one of her designs?
So we did do a resin booty ghost, and she was actually the one to sculpt it, and I helped her cast it and or mold it and cast it.
Mhm.
But that was like 2018, so like quite a while ago. But I've been thinking of bringing it back and trying to make another one.
Yeah, that way you guys could use your guys' style together. Because I would love to see the booty one again.
Yeah.
I want to bring it back. Like the main, like, because we're very familiar with like casting and like making molds. It's just the problem is we currently live in an apartment complex that wouldn't allow for like a vacuum or like
the pressure
pressure
pressure pot for the resin, stuff like that.
which like we have like an air pump for that is super loud. And then of course like storing the like chemicals and like materials, like we just don't have the space. And like even at his parents' house, which is where we were originally doing it back then, it's still like it's not enough room. Like we're totally encroaching in on their garage space, like 100%. So we're hoping maybe this summer, like we can like really buckle down and like find a clean workspace area, and then be able to just like bang out like a bunch of different like designs and whatnot, and see where we're at. So fingers crossed.
This one.
Oh my! I didn't even see that.
Dude, I have it on the screen right here. You know, we gotta work on getting like a fucking like a big ass screen behind us so we can just pop it up.
No, we should. We really should.
That'd be fucking awesome. Just pull it up like it's all right here. Just,
That's an idea, honestly.
well, either way, it would be having this on there.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like really, really proud of that one. I had just started getting into digital drawing around that time, and I hadn't really done like a ton of like fan art or anything like that. And Mistress Veronica, known as Dumpster Baby on Instagram, she's a pro dom in LA, and she's just like has this very like bright but like mean aesthetic, and she really digs Ren and Stimpy. And so I happened to be just trying to practice, and I came up with that, and she loved it, and I ended up sending her a print of it, one of one print of that particular poster. Yes, her.
Yep.
Dude, she's the best. She's super cool. She
Stimpy
owns her
loves,
own dungeon
Ren
in
and
LA,
Stimpy, so-
like all this stuff. But yeah, like I really want to do like my own version of like pin up like anime figures, and like have you like sculpt them and cast them. But
That would be cool.
I want to do more. Like it's a lot of fun. It's just a very time consuming medium for sure that I'm just not accustomed to.
And I'm about it because I get lost. Like when I start sculpting, I'm zone out. I'm just.
He's very patient. I am not very patient. So if I'm like not good right away, like I have a tough time going through.
That's the key too.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't have patience, especially artists. They get so frustrated, they just fucking throw out the window and they call it a day. And they're like, whatever, I'm over it. Because I do that sometimes too. But
it still happens. I used to do that, but what I started to do is if I started to feel that way, I set it aside and then I start a new project.
That's what this fucking is.
And then I eventually will go back, and if it's not working out, then new project. Or she gets upset because she's like, dude, you got like fucking 15 open
There's
projects.
There's a lot of unfinished projects in this apartment.
Like, that's how I work. Sorry.
That happens.
He's been sculpting the same birthday gift for me for 3 years, I think. I don't think it's been done yet.
Every time, it'll get there.
Oh yeah, no rush. Like or anything.
It just means I'm getting better, so it means when it's done, it'll be the best.
Perfect.
Exactly. It's gonna be
on your page. This is the darkest thing I've seen on here so far. Well, that I've noticed. I've been trying to go along and keep over the conversation as well.
I couldn't draw shit like that.
Oh yeah. That's another one of like my first digital drawings. It's a Queen Beryl from Sailor Moon. That was like one of the few shows that I was really, really into when I was a kid. And like that character in particular, like she's kind of like scary, like super scary, like scared me as a kid, like because she's like this weird like demon like type witch, and her body will like start to like she can transform and like shrivel and like look all crazy and insane. So that I just kind of went and did something very similar. That I'm not very good at anime, but in that particular like art style, but I tried my best and I think I did, pretty decent. I really like it. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that being said, so what inspires your art then? Because you have
it's a mixture of like a lot of things, a lot of like camp and like goth, gore, horror. Some of the artists that I really dig are like artists like Ron English, who prolific like graffiti artist and just regular painter.
Yeah.
He has a lot of really cool stuff. Mark Ryden, he does a lot of really beautiful oil paintings, very strange and unusual, but like very cartoony in nature. And then like I like a lot of fetish artists, like God, I'm drawing a blank.
Take your time, it's okay.
I cannot remember. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Another one though, probably like my favorite is Louis Wayne. He was an artist from like late 1800s, early 1900s, and he's more or less known for being the like schizophrenic artist, where people were saying that like he, through his mental illness, like as it progressively got worse, he was doing these cat paintings that progressively got more psychedelic, trippier. But it's like way more interesting than that. They assumed that he was actually neurodivergent, so like he had a high functioning autism, and that he was just a very like emotionally like expressive like in his artwork. So that explained the progression of like traditional normal and into abstract and very experimental. Very interesting artist, very interesting dude.
Experimental.
Some of this sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I think I've seen it before.
For Mike, shrooms. Have you tried the special shroom?
Not yet.
What?
I'm on it.
Have you ever had a gold cap just sit on your tongue for a while? That's the proper way to eat a shroom. Let it soak.
That's the question I get a lot from people. Is like, oh,
you do shrooms.
You eat mushrooms, and that's what inspires you. And the truth is, no. I actually just really when I was a kid, these like white mushrooms would pop up in my lawn. Every time they did, it would trip me out because I'm like, whoa, you weren't there yesterday and now you're there. And in my kid brain, I was like, yo, it's like an alien, and like this thing knows that I exist, and for some reason it was like I knew it was there and it knew I was there. Like that's what I was thinking in my brain. And so I just kind of took that like idea, and that's kind of what I base a lot of my mushrooms on. And it's, you know, they're inspired by like actual mushroom species, and it helps me learn different mushroom species, because I'll make something and I'm like, well, which one does this look like? And so I'll like go through and see all the different ones, and then when I find one, I'm like, oh, it looks like this one, and then I'll study that one and see like what, like, okay, well, what are its properties? Where's its origins? You know, like, what kind of environment does it grow in? You know, different things like that. So that's like really why I do a lot of the, you know, make a lot of the mushroom art. I find it fascinating, and yeah, I don't know.
You really get deep into it.
Yeah, I was about to say, holy shit. Really beating that back wall there.
I think somebody was saying hi from Australia in the comments. So hi from Australia.
Hi, Australia.
Oh, hi, everybody.
We forgot you were there. I don't know why I have needle nose pliers right here, but whatever.
I think Mr. Dead Guy wanted to show more piece of, it's actually, it's cool. Actually, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. But I wouldn't put my rose like that.
And it goes back to your inspired pieces.
Yeah, that's a very big part of it is kink, BDSM. It's something that I've been into for like a really long time, and I felt later on, like I felt more comfortable expressing that through my artwork.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah, it's like as far as like my interest in kink, or
no, I'm saying like I'm saying that it's about expressing yourself through art. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry.
Hey, whatever you guys do, that's different.
Yeah, we don't need to get into that. But yes, it's I really like it because it sometimes, like when you go online, because a lot of stuff does get censored, or like it really discourages artists from posting, you know, things that they really enjoy. It's nice to be able to like feel a part of it and to like get my artwork out there. It's inspired, like people have told me before, not to like toot my own horn, but like they're like, oh, you really inspired me to like make my own stuff. And like that's pretty cool, because like I feel like aside from like Tom of Finland and like maybe a handful of other, you know, kink artists, there really aren't a lot of kink artists that are like household names. And so it's nice to feel like you're part of, you know, inspiring somebody to like create their own thing, to put their own interests and expression out there, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very influential for me.
It's kind of the same thing with us, because we even have people that told us that they get inspired about making their own personality, like their persona. And we tell them that it takes time, but just do whatever you think it's right and how you feel. It's even for the podcast, people have said, oh, you guys inspired to make me do a podcast, and it would be cool if I could do it with my friend and all this crazy shit. And
hey, we got a question about that, about the masks.
Yeah,
that was like too. Yeah, we actually answered that on the episode. We're like, well, just go right ahead, watch the episode. We'll answer it directly. We did for him. So, you never wrote back up there. So,
and for you, it's something that's completely new to you, huh? When
for
people are inspired by your art. Because I remember you're just not used to, like people digging your art as much, right? Because I know sometimes you weren't in the beginning of the show. You really weren't like.
I'm not used to people seeing my work and like oh wow, that was really
like
good.
Feedback,
like,
right?
Yeah, pretty much. Whenever anybody like calls me an artist, I don't think I am. Like genuinely, I'm not fishing for compliments. I don't think I'm a fucking artist. I'm just, I don't know.
What do you say?
I mean,
you're curious, huh?
I just want to see if I can do it.
One, it's imposter syndrome, which a lot of artists have, including me. 2, it's why I like to use the word creator.
True.
Because it's like, okay, if I use that word, then I don't feel that imposter syndrome because I'm creating something. Sure, it might be art, it might not be art, whatever. I'm creating something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. You are an artist, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucker. You're an artist. You know that? So you pull out my hammer?
That's not wrong. Didn't mean to say it like that. Hey, really?
It's my hammer now.
I'm about to sanitize.
All right, we're down to about 9 minutes.
Holy shit, that was
yeah, that was
Already?
quick as fuck. Any shout-outs, handles that you guys want to put out there so people can find you and take commission work from you guys?
So I mean, Ghoul Vibrations is us. You can find our respective like personal art accounts. Mine's Strudel Doodle, hers is Dom Servo. And I mean, I've been posting more on Strudel Doodle just because, yeah, I don't know.
For her handle, is that for Mystery Science Theater 3000?
It's because like when you first like get onto like say FetLife or something like that, or like join the like BDSM community, it's sometimes good to like not use your real name just in case like you run into somebody that you know, or you know, you don't want to like maybe have all your business out there.
Sure.
But I chose that for my scene name because it's like my all-time favorite show, and Tom Servo is like my all-time favorite like fictional character. So I was like, two birds, one stone. Like I get to pay homage to my fave, and then it also, you know, be like a super cool name.
A lot of people don't know about Mystery Science Theater, but it's so enjoyable because they make fun of terrible movies, and it's like it's for back in the days, but it's so.
Oh, they talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, they talk a lot of shit. It's funny as fuck, and I love it. And I don't know if you're watching the new episodes of it. I knew they brought it back, but it just, to me, honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't feel the same. It's just not
It doesn't have the same.
Because like they've changed out, you know, like the different hosts, and also like they've once before had changed out the voices for Crow and for Servo, but 100% it's based on chemistry with the host and, you know, the two characters, the two robots. And if that doesn't work, then it just falls apart.
Yeah.
And I did like some of the episodes from like the most recent like Netflix series. But there are times where it's just like it falls flat, just like for a little bit too long or like a little too often. I personally am like a huge fan of like the very first iteration. So like it was like the first like 3 seasons or something.
I think mine was getting towards the end of it. So like I think they stopped at what, 2000 or 2001?
It was early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when they stopped. But that, I think I grew up with that mostly with the later episodes. Because my uncle, he actually made the robots. He made them. Fucking, I'll take a picture and I'll probably show you guys. He made it, my Uncle Eddie. He made Tom and Crow.
Oh, shit.
Gypsy. He made all of them. And it's like, what the fuck? He made them from the actual material that they used.
That's so dope.
Yeah, and then like, I've seen them. I used to see them all the time as a kid, and it was just crazy because I thought they were actually from the show, but
that's news to me. I didn't know about any of that.
Yeah, I'll see if it has them up still or not. But I always love those things. But yeah, I'm surprised that you guys know about Mystery Science Theater. So thank you.
It's cool. Like I feel like more and more people like grew up with it or had family members that were into it. Because like I always watched it with my dad, and so like that was like a big bonding thing for us when I was really little. But it's continued with that. But I feel like every year I like either meet or I discover like one of my friends is super into it, and I was like, oh my god, I had no idea.
Yeah,
it's like a really like a good kept secret or something. Yeah. It's very odd.
Yeah.
It's nice to see more people are into it.
Yeah, hell yeah, I agree. I think we had a comment, but I can't fucking see it. I don't know if you guys could read it. How do you? I think it says I can't see it because I'm half blind.
How do you guys personally get around social media censorship and getting your work out there?
I don't normally get censored
Yeah.
usually. I try and stay away from making stuff that might be a little more risque.
Yeah.
But I'll make it from time to time, but it usually doesn't make it to social media.
For us, I'm surprised we haven't gotten so much trouble because I mean I don't know if you guys seen the previous episode, but it gets raunchy. It gets pretty raunchy, and it's like holy shit.
It's not like we have anybody like doing anything to themselves or like any shit like that. Although that sculpt of the dildong.
Oh, where is that thing?
It's over there. I'm working on it.
Ah, my legs! My leg!
Yeah, that's fucking huge. It's like a sword. No bullshit. When I
Son of Odin!
No bullshit. When I first did this, he grabbed it and started using it as a sword.
Ah! I mean, how can you not think
That's super tight.
Dude, I still gotta put the name across.
He was good too.
Oh God.
You sculpted that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't want to know about his reference. Like, dude, we still gotta do these fucking.
I know we still have to.
That's tight.
I still gotta do that shit. We're planning on turning these into what the fuck was it? Oh, bottle openers.
Nice, dude. Yes.
Add a magnet on there too, so you can have it on your fridge, and then if you need like a bottle opener, boom.
Perfect.
It's either gonna go for the ones that's like you set inside the back, or just a straight handle onto a bottle opener. Either way, we're looking.
Oh yeah, those are super cool.
And this is by his wife.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Julie randomly fucking did that. Just why not? I'm gonna do a big old. Like what the fuck?
His wife is also a creator too, but we don't really have anything in here.
No, I say she's an artist because god damn, she's talented.
Julie!
You want to bring the
Honey hole!
You want to bring the chatterer?
Come aboard!
Yeah, she designed Grogu as a chatterer from Hellraiser, and that's fuck that thing.
She made two of
and Nosferatu. She made Nosferatu out of Grogu as a chatterer.
Sick.
Bro.
And it's fully custom, even the clothing and all that good shit.
Yeah,
that's
she hand stitched this shit.
Hey, fucking Chubbs almost got my foot.
It's okay, he just wants to love you.
Oh, he's getting scared.
She hand stitched this before we even got the sewing machine. It was crazy.
Show the camera.
That's super sick.
Oh my goodness. This big old tail.
And there goes Chubb.
Oh.
Godzilla.
Yeah, Chubb is cool. He's a little bit of an asshole.
A little feisty. And so is this one.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, my mom loves fucking weenie dogs, and I just remember them from my childhood because she was so obsessed with them, and to this day she still wants one. So,
you ever heard of a chiweenie?
Yeah. Does she want a stinky one? I have one right here.
Hey, she'll take it. It's stinky, dirty, it don't matter. As long as it's a weenie dog. No, what is chiweenie?
It's a mixture of a chihuahua and a weenie dog. That's weird. Yeah, it is weird.
Dude, they look good with the fucking light.
The little Nosferatu.
That's
it's so
sick.
perfect.
And it's like I said, it's fully custom.
Oh, I love that.
That's rad.
Ooh. Yeah, she made those. She's also a creator.
Yeah, these are for sale. So she actually wants to continue making these, but as soon as like these get sold, we're gonna get her a couple of more so she can just do whatever she wants.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
I think she wants to make Butterball in the female. I think.
She should. Might as well.
I know we were talking about it, and Butterball's gonna come up.
Stuffing for the Butterball.
Give the stuff a fat ass on Grogu. Big old fucking dumper on him.
Freaking double kicked up.
Yep.
I think Crude should be the one holding Nosferatu, and you should be holding the chatter. It matches.
How does it match?
Black and white.
Aww.
Come here, my baby.
Hey, I hope my baby comes out like this, man.
If your baby comes out like that,
You wouldn't be like, fuck yeah.
I'd be burn it.
Oh, man.
Like, damn, gasoline or charcoal? Which one would be better?
Fuck. They call that bitch. All right. Well, guys, I think that's all the time we have for today's episode. It's already at 9 o'clock. Ain't no final words, dead guy?
Anal final words?
Ain't. I can't even say now, you fucker.
English is a language best
Final
spoken
words.
by nobody.
Final words.
Final words. Huh. All right. This is all going to be on YouTube. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Play with the like button. It likes it better when you take the temperature while you're doing certain things. Every time you do it, you get the shock in a fun place.
Oh, shit.
That was 3 shocks. That's a good thing.
Any advice or final words you guys want to put out there before we hit the road? Anything. You could be anything. You could be from the simplest shit to the most.
Yeah, fucking make art. Like, just do it.
Yeah, that's. I feel like Bob Ross will say that.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, anyone can do it. Anyone can make art, and you should, if you want to. I mean, don't do it if you don't want to. Like, you know.
If you like it, do it.
That's fair.
Like,
I just say draw boobs. Have fun with it. It's the best advice I got.
Exactly. We have one more comment before we
Grogu
go.
agrees.
First show I've ever gotten to catch in a while. The artwork and the dolls are dope, homies. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Well,
thanks for having us on.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah, no problem. We appreciate it. Taking the time with us, chatting. I hope you guys have fun. And
Hell yeah.
We look forward to seeing more of your work.
Yeah. If you guys want to be on again, or you guys know somebody that think will love to be on, just shoot them our way. We're always on Instagram, especially on the Dead and Laughing. So,
Yeah, of course.
yeah. Till next time, you guys be safe. People out there, wipe your ass, keep playing, and
Wipe your ass, wash your hands, take a shower, don't sneeze on anybody. And, you know, if you decide to cough, make sure you do it right in their fucking mouth.
alrighty, guys, be safe. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.